everyone. I would like to talk about a problem which I hold quite dear to me. This issue is beating around the bush. Let me show you this problem using Purple Prose. Upon the time that it arrives, that it comes to the great and lofty, high and mighty, most desperately important topic that people have come to know as beating around the bush, the standard and typical procedure of deploying this most infamous technique is to fearfully and cowardly prevent the conversation from flowing into a topic and possibly subject that results in their great and unpleasant discomfort. This one great and ordinary, yet quite extravagantly average YouTube video director, filmer, actor, editor, sound controller, producer, uploader, and publisher, who as of this moment has approximately 60 people who enjoy his videos, does find the technique of beating around the bush to be an excessive affront to his own personal tastes and preferences, to the point that every time he sees it happen, it causes him to develop an aneurysm and a hemorrhoid, and these are definitely unpleasant conditions as a result of incandescent fury and rage. The technique is quite effective at deflecting every participant's attention towards a squirrel that is distracting every dog, and thus it allows everyone involved in the conversation to refrain from being involved in what the conversation was originally supposed to be about in the first place. Upon witnessing this strategy, one might possibly most amazingly and astoundingly discover to their incredulous shock and awe that it takes each and every precious second and robs it away from them in such a terrifyingly efficient manner that a task which originally takes 5 minutes can't even be finished in a full week. However, one must consider the ramifications that such a technique has, for when one realizes that the minimum wage in the United States is approximately $7 an hour at the moment, that means that every minute wasted equates to 11 cents lost, and this one scriptwriter does perhaps too much enjoy his pennies to the point that when he loses his money, it's annoying. Upon the realization that every minute one spends equates to 11 cents that are lost into oblivion for all eternity to stare and laugh, one realizes that more important than what it does to you, that is more important for entirely and completely selfish reasons, one realizes that you are not the only individual in this world who loses cold hard cash as a result of beating around the bush. In the highly likely event that dollars and cents experience the supreme and ultimate, most humiliating destruction that is known as beating around the bush, there is a devastating side effect that everyone who appreciates this author must consider: that I cannot deliver these funds to the people who give me permission to live on their property. This is bad, because if I do not have this money, I cannot give it to the people who prevent me from squatting on their land by giving me permission to live there. And in doing so, not only will I have to deal with a most agonizingly painful blow to my ego, pride, and hubris, but more importantly, I will be forced into a bad situation, and I will not go to States today, because I will be unable to live anywhere indoors. In the event that I am forced to live out of doors in a way much akin to a feral Felis catus, a stray Canis domesticus, or that filthy, dirty hobo who is always begging for money for reasons you've never bothered to ask him, I will most likely find myself catching a terrible disease, such as pneumonia, and then I will perish. Save a life. Get to the point.